Hello all, welcome to Always Creations, where I hope you always get to see some great content. In this video, you will get to come along with us while we decorate our Christmas tree. Here it is partly decorated. I have to go in and add the remainder of the Grinch inspired Christmas bows, hang some more green and red bows, and then we also purchased a Christmas tree topper and adding that to the Christmas tree as well. Without further ado, so today we will be decorating a 7.5-inch Christmas tree. We got this Christmas tree from Walmart on Black Friday. And so I'm just going over the box, explaining to my daughter what it is and how tall it is, even though she might not retain all of that information because she's only 4. So I'm going in with the scissors and opening the box. By far, this is the largest artificial tree that we have ever had. I wanted a real Christmas tree, but we live in an apartment building. And so having to bring it all the way upstairs, then take it all the way out when it's time for it to go out, we just settled for an artificial tree. So here I'm just taking out the tree parts. It came in 3 parts. This is a pre-lit Christmas tree, so we did not have to buy any additional lights. The colors on the tree, either white or multicolor. I was saying the lights on the tree is either multicolor and white. So here I'm just going in, setting up the base of the tree so that I can insert the first tree half, and each tree was wrapped up with saran wrap, and then that little red string that my daughter is pulling and is going to throw away. So I'm just trying to make sure I do not cut the lights or any of the tree at all while doing this. And then I'm just trying to figure out, making sure I unwrap the power cord from it, being gentle as possible, not wanting to break anything. And I had to remove that little block piece off to insert the tree part into the base. And so now I'm going in, fluffing the tree out, spreading out its branches. That way the tree looks a lot fuller. So that was the tedious part of putting together this Christmas tree, but overall I enjoyed putting it together with my daughter. And so I'll be doing that, and then it was so very tedious that I took a break and went to sleep. So that's why the tree was took more than 5 days to finish decorating. And the background noise that you hear, my son is in his swing, sleeping. So yeah, I'm still going in there, fluffing the tree out. I told my husband that I didn't need help doing this. I wish that he did help me. I don't know what I be thinking when I be telling people I don't need no help. And sometimes I bite myself in the foot. And when I say I'm going in fluffing out, I'm not just pulling down the stems. I'm going through each branch and pulling, spreading out the little branches on there. And then also just being careful because of the lights are intertwined around the branches, and so making sure when I am spreading those different branches apart that I am making sure that I am not destroying the lights at the same time. So making sure that I be very careful in that process. So here at this point, I started picking up speed a little bit. And then in my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna spread it out, but I may spread it out some more when we put the decorations on. So I'm not gonna be too picky about how spaced the branches are. Then so here's the spread it out tree half, and I plugged up the lights to see how it looked. And the lights have a multicolored. The lights have different setting. Right now is just on the blinking multicolored lights, but they'll like blink rapidly. With one setting is like they'll blink rapidly between the multicolor and the clear lights, or it'll just have like solid multicolor or blinking multicolored, solid multicolor, and then phase into the clear solid, or just clear solid. And so like with this being a pre-lit tree, it has the electric prongs underneath the last two pieces of the tree, and so you just look at the arrows on each piece and then insert the pieces so that the tree lights correctly. And so I'm going in with the same process, pulling down the branches and spreading them out. I was a little annoyed when like the branches started falling down by themselves, because like, oh no, but I still got the job done. And this was like a workout. This tree was huge, like huge. And I'm so used to real Christmas trees. Like growing up, we would get every year we'll get a real Christmas tree, and letting and putting like the sugar water in the Christmas tree, and letting 2 to 3 days after we got the tree, and using the sugar water method to let the branches fall down, and then we'll decorate the tree. Like having to go in and space out all of these things was very tedious. And so hopefully when we do move into our house, I would really love to get a real Christmas tree. I'm looking to have like a house with a basement, and so putting the real Christmas tree in our front room and putting the artificial tree downstairs in the basement. These are my hopes and my dreams that will come true one day. I am speaking it into existence, manifesting it. But I feel like I'm not, well, one, we're not throwing this Christmas tree away because it was like $180. So we're keeping it for sure. And if we choose not to ever use it again, definitely will resell it because it is a great Christmas tree. I saved the box, did not throw the box away, but I know I'm not throwing this tree away for a very, very long time unless somebody don't have a tree and they need a tree, then I give them this tree. But the past 3 Christmases, we've moved 3 times. And all 3 times we've had an artificial Christmas tree. And every time we moved, my husband has thrown the tree away. And so his thing was, oh, I'll just throw it away, because he did packing, and he was like, oh, that's one less thing that he has to move. And so in his mind, he was like, okay, I'll just throw it away. But then every time Christmas come up, I'm like, oh, we need to get a Christmas tree. He was like, well, where's the one we had from last year? I'm like, you threw it away. And so this year, I was like, we might as well get a real Christmas tree. Although we probably wasn't going to get a Christmas tree because we live in a condo apartment building. Because you keep throwing all the artificial Christmas trees away. He's like, I'm not going to throw it away this time. I'm not going to throw it away. And so that was the last piece. And so I basically went in and did the same thing. Here are the Christmas bowls that I'll be using. It did not come with any hooks. And so I had to use that string to string up the ornaments, the 3/8 inch ribbon. And then I'm not using the gold Christmas ornaments or the red and gold Christmas ornaments, because that's not the theme of our Christmas this year. Is Grinch theme, green, white, and red. And so I just pulled out all of the red and green ornaments, and then you'll see that I am putting on the ornaments that I created myself to add a little bit of to the tree. And so I'm just going in spacing out the ornaments, because of course my daughter is short, so she's basically putting the ornaments on the bottom level. She had asked me a few times could I pick her up and so she could put the ornaments at the top, but my back is like toe up from having my baby and getting an epidural. I just couldn't do it. And when I tell you my daughter is 4, she weighs 54 pounds. If you pick her up, it feels like she weighs 100 pounds. So I told her she had to wait till her dad come in. And so I didn't get a clip of them putting the garland and the garland on the tree, so you won't get to see that part. But in the next part, the garland is on the tree, and I got this cool elf tree topper from Walmart. It was $12.99. The reason why we didn't get a light or a star or anything with a light is that the pre-lit Christmas tree doesn't come with a prong, like a socket at the top of it. And so here is the Grinch and the rest of the bowls that I use. But back to the top, it doesn't have a socket where you can insert a lit light or Christmas tree topper to it. And I did not want to run an extension cord from the top of the tree going down the tree. So we just went with a non-traditional Christmas tree topper without any lights. And it worked out. It was red, green, matched the colors. There was one in there for $20, but we was like, we can just do the $12.99 one. For all the decorations, I do plan on saving them and reusing them. My hope is to be able to collect 10 different color schemes over the years and then put those into rotations. I try to do more of the fun ones for my kids, and I probably stop that when they reach a certain age where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna decorate the tree how I want to decorate the tree. But I know that my daughter loves Grinch, and I love Grinch as well, and so that's why I went with this theme this year. And I'm really thinking about going in with white and silver next year. But here we're putting on, my daughter has decided to help, and she's putting on some more ornaments. And as you see, she put all those candy canes in that one area. So I'm taking the candy canes and moving them around so they won't look all clustered up. And then of course she wants me to help her hang this candy cane on top of the tree. So I'm just asking her, where do you want me to put it? Where do you want to put it? And explaining to her that I cannot pick her up to do it. One, because I have the baby in my hand, and then she's heavy. She's really solid. And so she's going in with the rest of the ornaments and putting them on the tree. And then I am spreading out the Christmas tree skirt. And here is the final product. This is with the lights off, with everything on there. I wanted to put some white ornaments and stuff on there, but I couldn't find anything I liked. But I did love the outcome of our Christmas tree. Probably the best Christmas tree I've done within the last,
you said what?
4 years. I love it. But I just want to thank you all for watching, and please have a happy holiday.
It don't matter.
Your loved ones, love on them, take a lot of pictures for memories, and just have a great time this holiday season leading into the new year. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Vlogging with a crafty twist. If you have not done so already, please comment below any helpful techniques that you have to improve my crafting journey, and any how-to projects that you would like for me to do, and please subscribe. Have a happy holidays. Thank you so much.